Hello everybody, this is Jeff at etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a look at the recessed mount LED boat docking lights for a quantity of 2 lights. Now this is a pair of waterproof LED docking lights which will provide up to 2,000 lumens of bright white light each for your boat. It is a recessed mount design, so it provides a nice flush appearance on your boat's hull. And they do use a clear lens over a white LED. And they do use premium LEDs, which are energy efficient, long lasting, and vibration resistant. Now at the end of this video, I am going to hook this up to some 12-volt power and show you how bright this light is. But I first want to go through a few features on it. It does use a military grade construction of the circuit boards on this light. In other words, it uses urethane potting, which offers better protection than the common epoxy potting. The cover on this, if we pop the cover off, it is a durable 3/16 stainless steel cover, and it goes over a nice black anodized aluminum housing, has a UV resistant lens, and these lights are sealed waterproof housing and lens unit. Now we mentioned it is a recessed mount installation designed to go into the boat's hull, so it will require a cutout for this to fit into. And now the hardware to install this is not included. You would need to supply that, but they do supply the rubber gasket here, which goes on the bottom here when you go to install this to create a nice weather-tight seal and protect the boat's finish. The pigtail wire on this is a 3-wire pigtail, hard wires to your application. It has a black wire, which is a ground, and the 2 other wires are 2 different intensities of light. The white wire is a 2,000 lumen at high intensity. The yellow wire is 600 lumens at low intensity. The pigtail wire length is about 12 inches, and this is for 12 volt or 24 volt DC systems. Quantity again is for 2 docking lights. The power draw on these lights is 1.25 to 1.75 amps per light. Give you the dimensions, and then what we're going to do is go ahead and turn on the power. So basically the length, I'm going to take the cover off, but the length of this light from this end to this end is going to be right at 6 5/8 inches long. The width of it is going to be right at about 3 1/8 inches wide, and the depth of it, including the recessed portion, is going to be right at about 2 3/4 inches. The distance between the 2 mounting holes, there's your 2 mounting holes, center to center, is going to be right at 5.5 inches. So this one's already hooked up to some 12-volt power. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and turn on the power and then turn off the overhead lights to show you how bright it is. Right now I have it initially hooked to the low intensity, and then I'll clip it over to the high intensity so you can see the difference. So we'll turn on our 12-volt power, turn off our overhead lights, and there you'll be able to see that's the low intensity, which is the 600 lumens. And if I go to the high intensity, there's the 2,000 lumens. Much brighter light you can see there. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and zoom back out just to show you how bright. This is the high intensity. And then I'll go back to the low intensity. There's the lower intensity. So 2 different intensities of light. Now we'll turn back on our overhead lights, turn off our 12-volt power. But that should do it for the review on the recessed mount LED boat docking lights for a quantity of 2 lights.